Jenna, after 25 years, Oprah is ending her talk show. What kind of impact can we expect from this?
Well, I think that the publishers of this world are really feeling a loss. Oprah had this amazing ability to move books, especially. The book club has actually sold, just off her recommendation, 22 million copies of books just in the last decade. Any publisher will tell you that's incredible. I mean, her impact on books, on reading, on publishing has been fantastic. And she had the ability to take a lesser-known author, a lesser-known book, and really skyrocket it. And I think publishers, that dream of getting the book on Oprah is dying out a little bit. And I don't know if there's another platform out there that can really do that. And the publicists who get that golden touch of Oprah, it was so big for them, so big for their clients, and they're really not going to have that anymore. So I think there's some loss in the industry this week.
Oprah definitely has a huge influence. What about Oprah, the brand? Is that going to be impacted by her leaving?
I think it could be. Oprah, the brand of Oprah is Oprah. And she has really done a fantastic job with it. I mean, this daytime show has really anchored her brand. It was the flagship. She diversified out. She went into radio. She started a magazine. She went into digital media. She's huge on Twitter now. And now she has this Oprah Winfrey Network, which is actually the biggest platform she's built by far. However, are all of those parts going to be as impactful as this show, which brought in 6 million viewers a day? I don't know. I mean, it remains to be seen. So far, the network has not been performing very well. It started off really well. The New Year's Day launch brought in 3.1 million in primetime, which is really huge for cable. But since then, it's really sunk. It's gone down to 275,000 in primetime, which is really nothing.
Now that she has more time, though, do you think that the network is going to do better? What do you see for the future of it?
It's a good question. She said publicly that she's only, given about 10% of her time to it, since she's very focused on closing this season 25 of her syndicated show. So it's possible that once she gets in there, once her presence is really felt on this network, that it'll boost, that people will start tuning in, that people will need their Oprah fix. But it's an unknown. This is a television experiment. No one else has tried this. And, people tune into her syndicated show because Oprah's on it. But Oprah's not going to be able to be on this network for 24 hours a day. So it remains to be seen. But if anyone can do it, I think she can.
What about her current time slot? Who's going to replace her? And what does this mean for the networks?
The networks are scrambling. I think they're worried. I'm hearing a lot of worry. She's a huge lead-in. Those 6 million viewers were important, sometimes even higher on a special show. So Ellen is filling in some markets. Dr. Oz is filling in other markets. Some are also expanding their newscast. So it might be a period of experimentation. They might try things and see what works and what doesn't. There are also some new shows that might be developed for the fall. So I think we'll just have to wait and see.
But, people like Ellen, Dr. Oz, these are huge names, but can anyone truly replace Oprah?
Yeah, it's a big question, and that's the question that everyone's asking right now. And I personally don't think anyone can replace Oprah. I mean, I think she built something that was so huge, that was bigger than her even, and maybe that was part of the era that she was brought up in. I mean, now we're seeing a lot of more niche kind of mini Oprahs, right? We're seeing people have these subjects of topic. So we see a Rachel Ray, whose topic is cooking, and we see a Nate Berkus, whose topic is interior decorating, and we see a Dr. Oz, whose specialty is medicine. But no one can really fill that daytime slot with all of the personality that she has and that kind of broad appeal.
So, this isn't really truly the end of Oprah. She's frequent to our Forbes list. She's all over the place just because her show is going. Does that really mean that she's going away forever?
Oprah's not disappearing. This is not the death of Oprah. This may be the end of an era, but she is moving over to this network. We will see her there. She has a lot of interest in this network. She wants it to succeed. So she said that she will be doing, she will be a presence on this network. We don't really know how much yet, but she's going to focus a lot of her time to it. She's shifting her attention to it, and she will, remain a presence in the conversation if she wants to. So I think she's she's taking, she's relaxing a little bit now that she doesn't have this demanding daytime slot, but I still think she's a force to be reckoned with.